pass across the formation is picked off, and Aiden O'Connell's going to flush him.
Nobody knows where it is. Now it's centered. Muir with a shot. Score!
Now down low to Lana McCarthy. A little spin move.
DeLeo of Bedford. She centers. Shot and score.
Aiden O'Connell puts the exclamation point on the game.
Connor down low. Trying to get it. Oh! Javin Mansfield!
Go, Javin Mansfield! From right on
goal! Good evening and welcome to Bedford Awesome Friday evening. I'm Harry Kozlowski here with my co-man Bill Carter, Andrew Finn on the camera, Dale Bird on replay, Bill Jennings producer. We're bringing you this Division I contest between the Bedford Bulldogs, undefeated at 14-0, and the Pinkerton Astros, also 14-0. Basically the regular season contest of the season.
Oh, definitely. This has been a game that's been put on the calendar since week number 3. And this is going to be a great game tonight, as you have you both undefeated, those going for that #1 spot in the division.
It's a team that matches up very well with the Bulldogs, and we had a chance to speak with Coach Kevin Gibbs about that earlier today, and let's take a listen to what Coach had to say.
We're speaking with Coach Kevin Gibbs of the girls basketball team. You're at 14-0, but tonight you face one of your biggest tests against Pinkerton Academy, also 14-0. How do you look at this game? Is it a must-win game, or is it more of a measuring stick for the tournament where you'll likely face off again?
It's definitely a measuring stick at this stage of the season. You want to win, but we won't consider it a must-win game until we get into the postseason. Those are the must-win games. This is a great opportunity for us to see where we are at against a very strong opponent. We are two teams that are very similar and very dissimilar, depending upon how you look at it. We both like to run. We both have a good, strong inside game. That's where we are very similar. But the big difference is that we're very strong defensively. We're holding our opponents to pretty low totals overall. We're very quick, especially on the defensive perimeter, and I like to think that our team plays very unselfishly. Not that Pinkerton doesn't, but I think that to that end, we have a bit of an edge. That and hopefully a good, strong home crowd this evening.
You know, the top two teams enjoy a bye in the tournament. Win or lose, it's likely that you'll have at least one of them. How do you feel about them? Are they a good thing, a chance to rest up, or a bad thing? You risk going into a tournament cold.
It goes both ways, Harry. I could probably go against form in the sense that I would prefer to have the bye. It gives you a chance to rest the kids up a little bit. You get to scout the second round opponent as opposed to worrying about playing your first game. And in past years when we have secured a bye, there's a 2-day window where teams can actually scrimmage. That would be the Saturday and Sunday, February 24th and 25th. So what we've done when we have secured a bye, we have arranged for scrimmages, and in the long chance that we in fact secure a bye, I've already talked to a couple of teams that may in fact be interested in scrimmaging us. So I look at it as a net plus, even though you might be a little bit rusty. This is not a group that allows rust to develop in practices, so there's not as much concern there.
Looking at your roster, a team as good as yours is usually very heavy with seniors, but your squad is evenly spread out. In fact, you have more sophomores than seniors on your roster. How do you maintain that diversity of talent at all class levels?
I'm not sure that as a coach you have a lot to do with that, other than the talent level in this town is so very, very strong that each year quite a few good kids come into the program, and it just works out that each year we always have anywhere from 1 to 3 incoming freshmen that are varsity ready and continue to move up the ranks of becoming becoming a sophomore and a junior and a senior, and it just seems to have kind of worked out that way. I'll tell you, it's a blessing because you never really have to go through a rebuild. It's more a reload, and we're blessed. We have some very, very talented underclassmen to go with some very talented seniors, and it allows us to basically not miss a beat from season to season.
Coach, good luck tonight against Pinkerton. We'll speak to you soon.
Coach Kevin Gibbs of the Bulldogs. Warm-ups have just ended. They'll be announcing the starting lineup shortly. One player that'll be missing from the Astros lineup is going to be their starting guard, number 33, Sydney Gerasi. She's injured. I'm not sure if she's going to be missing extended time, but she will not be in this game. One player that will be playing, though, is number 23, Elizabeth Lavoie. She is the leading scorer in the state.
Oh, very good. Hey, I see 3 points tonight that Bedford, to win this game, needs to attain. And that is defense, shot percentage, and make sure that Allen and McCarthy are in the game early.
Well, speaking of defense, that has been the hallmark of these Bulldogs. They only allow 24.8 points per game across 14 games. And looking at the 7 common opponents between the Astros and the Bulldogs, Bulldogs have only allowed 25.6 points. Pinkerton Academy allowing almost 40 per game. However, PA dominates on the scoring. They average 72 points against 66 for Bedford. So it's a scoring team against a defensive team here tonight. First starter announced, it's Kaylee Dupree. Emily Leonard, number 12. Number 14, Alexandria White, a player that's wearing a knee brace. She just is coming back from a knee injury from last year. Brooke Benz, number 21. And the aforementioned Elizabeth Lavoie, number 23. That is your starting 5 for the Pinkerton Academy Astros, coached by Lanny Buskey. Now for the Bedford Bulldogs, your starters, Annie Zink, sophomore, number 3. Her floor partner, Lila Stein, one of the captains on this team, number 5. Sarah Muir, number 15, who is wearing a clear face mask, guard against injury. Number 20, Kate Allard, the other captain. And the third captain, Lana McCarthy, the dominant force at the center of the floor.
Put on the seatbelt. We're getting ready for a great game here in Bedford tonight as the Astros of Pinkerton take on the Bulldogs of Bedford.
contest going on tonight. It's the boys Astros and Bulldogs game. That's going on in Derry at Pinkerton Academy, and they are at the half right now. I don't have a current score. Last score I saw was 39-34 in favor of the Astros, but like I said, they're at the half right now, and we'll get you updated.
We'll keep up on that game as we work your way through this top tier matchup here. We're going to see. It's going to be a fast start. As I said, percentage shooting. You can't go into this game shooting 35, 40%. You got to be hitting your shots. The rebounds are going to be very limited. You're going to get about 62 tries per side to get that ball in the basket. So
I'm very interested in seeing who's going to be guarding Lavoie. It looks like Muir is nearby. She might be the one that has been assigned that task. Bulldogs win the tip. Out to Allard for three right off the bat.
There we go. Nice shot, Allard, right off the bat. Three-pointer.
Here's White across the timeline, dribbles. She's got McCarthy on her. And a pass inside to Benz behind her. Turnover Astros. Bulldogs get the ball back. Lila Stein bringing the ball up for the Bulldogs. Looks like
we were here Tuesday night with the boys at a little bit slower pace. Another three there.
Stein from downtown gets that one. 6-0 Bedford right off the bat. A pair of threes for the Bulldogs. White dribbles, leaves it for Ben.
You can't get McCarthy into foul trouble here. We need her for the whole game.
She got the hip check out there.
Yeah.
Drew the foul. It'll be an inbound for the Astros here. White. Bedford with the press. They get it inside to Lavoie. Lavoie drives along the baseline, gets it in. Lucky that she didn't get a and one there.
Yeah.
Contact at that basket. 7:11 to go here in the first quarter. Bedford leads 6-2. Stein gets it inside the McCarthy. She loses it off her foot. Turnover taken over by Kaylee Dupuis. Gets it back to White.
You can't
White
have
dribbles.
that pass at the feet.
A little bit of contact there. There's a steal by Muir. She's going to go all the way in. Lays it up. She took a big foul there from number 14, Alexandria White. White going for the ball, got a lot of the body. And that's going to send Muir to the foul line.
Yeah, we'll have to find out what the protective face piece is for tonight. Yes.
Muir?
Yes, Muir.
Oh, that just rimmed out. She gets another try. Takes a few bounces, and that one comes up short, so 0 for 2 from the foul stripe for Sarah Muir. Astros come back. Benz dribbles, gets it down low to Dupuis. She can't handle the ball. Out of bounds, yet another turnover here on the Astros.
For those listening on 105.1, Bedford is going right to left. Pinkerton left to right on your radio.
Here's another three.
And she's number 2 on McCarthy.
A little foul on the rebound attempt there. McCarthy has to take a seat, and she'll be replaced by Devlin McDonald, number 22.
That's a key cog that's going to be missing for this Bulldog offense.
Astros up. That was number 12, Leonard, losing it momentarily. Muir being very opportunistic. Now Dupuis gets it inside to right. Finds the bucket. 6-4. Bedford still up. Here's Muir driving to the basket. A great move to get around. The defender puts it in. Bedford up 8-4 here.
Nice move as Bedford will pick him up over half court here.
Right, pass inside to Leonard. She gets it over to Lavoie. Give and go, and she gets it in the bucket there.
Nice give and go there.
Here's
8-6.
Stein. Long shot, air ball there by McDonald. Rebound to the Astros.
That is not her shot there this early in the game.
Leonard dribbling. Now that's Benz. She stops, tries to get it to Lavoie, can't get it to her. Dupuis gets the ball, looking for an outlet.
Bedford going to man to man here on their defense.
White Stops. Oh, that's going to be a travel. Was it Lavoie? No, that was Leonard that slipped down. And they're going to call a travel there as her pivot foot moved on the floor. 5:16 to go. 8-6 is your score here early in the first quarter. You know, BCTV's live channels and on-demand content are now easier than ever to access at your fingertips. Bedford Community Television app is available for free download on Apple iOS and Android Play Store. Download the Bedford Community Television app and install it on your phone or tablet today.
Just to clarify, Bedford 8, Pinkerton 6.
Yeah, did I say? Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Just want to make sure.
Bedford 8, Pinkerton 6 is your score. And over in Derry, 6:55 to go in the third. 36-39, Pinkerton ahead.
By 3, all right. Bedford with the ball coming out here after the timeout for Pinkerton. Stein
dribbles. McDonald tried to get into
a little high to Allard. Oh, got a tip there. The official right there. Got a 3-person officiating tonight, catching all those extra angles.
Inbound to Allard. Driving the baseline. Lays it up and in. 2 points for Kate Allard. Bedford up 4, 10-6. Here's Lavoie. Stein on her, now McDonald, and it looks like carrying the ball.
Got to carry.
So another turnover, at least 4 so far on the Astros. Very unusual for this team to turn the ball over as much as they have, especially a lot of unforced errors.
Like I said, defense here. The defense of Bedford's got to definitely pace their offense.
Stein to Muir. She drives, gets it back to Stein, too high, out of bounds. Turnover Bedford.
Another unforced turnover there, and that's going to really hurt them as if they continue to do that in this first quarter. But only 4:32 left.
Now Lavoie. She drives and she takes a blow to the face. She's holding her eye. I don't think she's cut, but she went right into a double team. And we're waiting to see who the call is on. It is on Zink.
Zink. Be the first one, actually third one for Bedford right here.
So Lavoie with 4 points trying to add here. She makes a perfect free throw there. 10-7. Bulldogs up. Second free throw on the way, and that one is good as well. 6 points.
Well, that's why she's the leading scorer in the state right now. Got to hit those free shots.
Stein drives. Lavoie watching her. Now she kicks it out to Zink. Zink puts it on the floor. That gets tipped. Over and back, no problem. They made contact, so the officials allow that. Now Muir gets it inside, and Zink gets hacked. Emily Leonard's going to pick up that call, and that's going to be a shooting foul.
No, it was a block. It was a block. She blocked it out of bounds. So Bedford with the ball here.
Outside to Stein. The long three from the corner. She hits it. 2 Steins. 2 threes for Stein. 13-8 Bedford up 5. Under 4 to play here in the first. Lavoie sails it to Leonard in the corner. She's going to try a long three, but it hits the side of the backboard. Rebound Bedford. Stein pulls up the foul stripe and gets it. Nice. 8 points for Lila Stein. 15-8 Bedford up.
Right at the free throw line, popped it in for 2.
Lavoie, watched by Stein. She gets it inside now to Dupuis, who puts it up off the glass. First 2 points for Kaylee Dupuis. 15-10 is the score. Long lead pass. Looked like it was out of bounds on Bedford, but it was tipped. So possession stays with the Bulldogs.
And it'll be over to the far side of the basket there for the inbound for Bedford there. Again, we talked about this before. 3 officials. You're going to see a whole lot more.
Muir with it. McDonald to Zink. Thought about the 3, puts it down, drives, kicks it out to Muir. Muir drives the baseline off the glass and in. 4 points for Sarah Muir. 17-10 Bulldogs.
Nice play there.
Here's White.
Moving along.
Up against McDonald. Gets it to Lavoie underneath. She lost the handle momentarily, put up a shot. Oh. It's no good. Ball loose on the floor.
And we get a jump. Nice play there. Nice hustle.
Possession
by Zink.
arrow's
Get
going to
that
be
ball.
for
Yep.
the Astros, so possession stays with Pinkerton.
There we go. We'll get the ball in play on the baseline. Trying to find a way to get it in.
Dupuis gets it over to Lavoie. Lavoie drives baseline, had a lane, and lays it in. That's 8 points for Lavoie. 17-12. Now another three by Zink. No good. Lavoie with the rebound, and she's taking it all the way to the basket. Underhanded layup, short. Rebound.
And we're going to have a jump here.
And this time it's going to be Bedford's ball. Andy Zink fighting for possession there.
All right, Bedford on the inbound here. Looks like Pinkerton in a man-on-man defense here.
Muir up high at the point. Allard gets it inside to McDonald. She puts it off the glass too strong. Rebound by the Astros. White dribbles, finds a lane, one-handed layup, and it's in.
Walked right into the basket there. No defense.
17-14, and I think Coach Gibbs is going to talk about that because like the Red Sea parted, and they came right in without any obstruction whatsoever.
With that much room, you probably could have hit that basket there. Yeah,
maybe.
So 17-14, Bedford.
And here's an update from Derry. Pinkerton's lead down to 1. Make that 3. It's 51-48 with 3:57 to go in the third. That's in Derry.
And we're at 2:04 left in the first quarter here. Bedford up by 3, 17-14. Quick 30-second timeout there for Coach Gibbs saying, hey, let's get back to where we need to be.
Well, they gave up a lot of the lane on a couple of plays there. Lavoie was able to exploit that, as was White, and they're just giving up 3 points here, and I think Coach Gibbs wants to tighten that up.
I think they went from a man-to-man to zone, and not everybody did.
Allard's going to try the 3. It's too strong. Dupuis with the rebound. She brings it over the line. Muir watching her. Pass inside. Lavoie takes a jumper. Not out of bounds. The rebound knocked out by the Astros. Bedford gets the ball.
All right.
Here's Stein.
Let's see.
1:42 to go.
Pinkerton in a zone matchup right now.
Into the corner to Zink. She tries to dribble inside, puts the runner up, bounces no good. Dupuis gets the rebound. 17-14, Bulldogs up by 3. Dupuis leaves it for White. White changes direction, gets down the lane and off the glass. 6 points for White. It's a 1-point game, 17-16. And a turnover. Lavoie steals the ball away. And she has a lane to the basket, puts it up and in. It's all tied. Or actually, Pinkerton up 18-17. 10 points for Elizabeth Lavoie. Oh, and they're going to call it offensive right there.
She put the arm out, pushed her right down.
Knocked over Devin LeBrun, who's in the game now for the Astros.
And that's going to be number 2 on Andy Zink.
So a little bit of early foul trouble here. McDonald comes out of the game, and it's going to be Melody McCarthy and Mel, sister of Lana.
2 on Zink, 2 on McCarthy right now, making the 4 fouls.
Pass inside intended for Ben, stolen away by Bedford. Stein dishes it out to Muir. She takes a runner from the corner. It's good.
Nice shot from Muir.
6 points there for Muir. 19-18, Bulldogs back on top. 30 seconds left here. Dupuis, she bumps into Zink. No call, and gets the runner, and it goes in. 4 points for Dupuis. Quick pass inside for McCarthy. She couldn't hold on to it. Now comes back the other way. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Dupuis kicks it out to White. White thinks about the 3. She takes it. It's a little short. Rebound by Allard. Long pass for Muir. Can she beat the clock? Yes, she does.
She does. Yes. Muir with the 2. Wow. exciting first quarter there.
And
Bedford
scoring galore.
20.
Scoring galore in that first quarter, and it's Lila Stein, pair of threes and a 2. She's got 8 points. Sarah Muir also with 8. Kate Allard with 2, and I'm trying to think here. It was I credited a 3 to somebody. I'm going to work that out. What do you have on the Pinkerton side?
On the Pinkerton side, I have Dupree with 4, White with 6, and Lavoie with 10.
And I figured out what I did wrong here. I put a 3 next to Ella Allard's name. It's actually Kate Allard with the 3. She's got 5 points. So
yes,
8, and 5. 3 scorers here for the Bulldogs. 3.
Same way with Pinkerton
Academy. Yeah.
There's your scoring right there. So pretty fun first quarter there. Both teams feeling their way through there, and
it's been a running game so far.
Yeah.
And it's not usually the kind of game Bedford plays, but it's definitely the game that the Astros like. So we'll see if that continues here. If Bedford can tighten up that defense, because they let a lot of lanes open for the Bulldogs.
I see Pinkerton actually pushing the play forward. They're not used to seeing that. Bedford's not.
Benz goes to the basket. Her shot is blocked down low. McCarthy is back in. Lana McCarthy back in the game. There's a tip over the timeline, and it's recovered by Lila Stein. Lila has to get over the timeline. She does. Here's Kate Allard inside to McCarthy. McCarthy kicking it out to Muir. Step aside. Elena, she got fouled right there by White.
Hit her on the arm. Hit her on the arm there.
Act of shooting should be a 2-shot foul, and that, I believe if that's on White, that will be her second foul.
We got a big, heavy contingent of Pinkerton crowds here tonight.
Yes,
Not
we do. You can't really tell, because both teams have a black and white motif.
Yes.
School colors. So it's just a sea of red and black here in the gym. Get the positive roll there from Muir. She sinks that. 1 for 3 from the foul stripe. We'll see how she does on this one. That's a little short. But the ball comes back to Bedford. Lana McCarthy with the jumper. No good. Bedford gets the rebound. Muir back inside to McCarthy. She kicks it out to number 4. And Megan Muir hits the 3. 25-20. Bedford jumps back up. Lavoie kicks it out to Dupuis, and she answers with a 3 of her own. 7 points for Kaylee Dupuis. 25-23. Bedford up. Muir wearing that face mask. Doesn't seem to bother her too much. Stein. To sister Megan Muir. Now Allard at the foul stripe, trying to work her way inside. She got some resistance there, couldn't get a clean shot away.
She was going into some trees there, and that was not going to be good for her.
Lavoie loses it off her foot. Muir back to Allard. Allard up off the glass. High, too strong, gets her own rebound, puts it in. 7 points for Kate Allard. 27-23 Bedford, and we get a timeout.
With 16:19 to go. How are we doing down there in Derry?
Not too well. 30 seconds to go in the third. Pinkerton is up big, 62-53. Bulldogs with the ball here with a chance to score. They drive to the basket. Second chance, and they get that bucket. So it's 62-55 out in Derry with the third quarter almost over there.
So Bedford up here by 4 with 6:19 to go, 27-23.
Our next broadcast is going to be a doubleheader next Friday night, courtesy of our dear friends at Nashua TV. It's going to be Bedford girls and boys against BG. Girls tip off at 6:30, and the boys at 8 o'clock. We'll have that for you on BC TV. Play resumes here. Benz dribbles. Gets it out to LeBrun. Here's Lacesse. Back to Benz. And Lavoie, they're going to say she took an extra step before dribbling. Another turnover there on the Astros. Bedford gets the ball back here. 27-23, 4-point lead. Under 6 to go in the half. Here's Stein.
Is that going to be an offensive? Yes.
geez,
McCarthy
she
with
hit
her
that
number three.
So McCarthy off the ball gets an offensive call, picking up fouls quickly here. That's going to be a problem here for the Bulldogs later in the game.
If she had just kept herself, but unfortunately what she did is she pushed and the girl was displaced.
Here's Dupuis, drives to the bucket through a triple team. It's no good, but she gets the ball back.
No, we're gonna have a foul here on Pinkerton. On the rebound.
21, Benz.
21.
Benz picking up the foul there, her first. Fairly low foul situation here in the second quarter. Here's Muir. Out to Melody McCarthy. Megan Muir, Allard. Driving. Gets it down low to Stein. Kick out to Megan Muir. The three doesn't get the friendly roll, but Stein fights and gets the rebound back. Now here's Sarah Muir. Out to Allard. Allard still with the ball. Up against Benz, puts it off the glass and good.
What a shot for Allard there from the baseline.
9 points for Allard. 5 to go in the half. 29-23, Bulldogs up. Here's a tie-up jump ball, and it's going to go to Bedford. Bulldogs get the ball back.
As they lead by 6 here.
Megan Muir to Lila Stein. Coming over the timeline. Sarah Muir to Mel McCarthy. Mel drives to the bucket.
And they're going to be a foul.
I think it's going to be on number 20. That is Hayden Lassess. Picking up her first. Third team foul here on Pinkerton. And a 2-shot foul for Mel McCarthy, who is yet to get on the score sheet.
Third foul this quarter for Pinkerton. Only 1 for Bedford so far.
Perfect swish by Mel McCarthy.
Nice shot there.
Bedford up by 7, 30-23. We'll see if she can add to that. And another perfect shot. McCarthy with 2. 8-point game for the Bulldogs. Emily Leonard dribbles.
Bedford picking them up at half court on the man-to-man here.
Lassess waits, now puts it on the floor. Gets it to Dupuis off the glass. And she picks up
to the
foul
line here.
too, an and one, a blocking foul. And that's going to be on Megan Muir, number 4. So 31-25 with a chance to add here by Dupuis. She's off the mark. Mel McCarthy with the rebound. Bedford takes over.
Out to Allard.
Leaves it there for Sarah Muir. Kicks it to Megan Muir. Long three, good.
Nice. Another 3 from Muir.
6 points for Megan Muir.
As they increase the lead to 9.
34-25 right now.
4 minutes halfway through this second quarter.
Lavoie drives to the basket, splits the defense, but doesn't get the roll. It goes out of bounds. How are they calling this?
They are calling it as a Pinkerton ball. Out of bounds off of Bedford.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that because it looked like the Pinkerton player knocked it out. However, a Bedford player was all over her back. So I thought they might have made a foul call there, but they did not. Gave the ball to Pinkerton. Lavoie turns around, takes a kind of a desperation layup. Ball still on the floor, loose. Another tie-up here and a timeout call. Good thinking there by Coach Gibbs.
The officials saw that there was possession and allowed Bedford with the timeout for the 30-second timeout.
You know, it's easy to listen to Bedford 105.1 online. Just go to wbnh.bedfordnh.org to find our stream link. We also stream on apps like TuneIn, MyTuner, Simple Radio, and Radio Garden. Or you can just tell your Alexa device to play Bedford 105.1.
Yep, 3:41 to go. Second quarter, 34-25 Bedford. as we'll see how they come out of that. 3-2 on the fouls. Pinkerton with 3, Bedford with 2 right now.
Coming out of timeout, Megan Muir will inbound to Stein.
Yeah. Again, with the absence of McCarthy, the other 5 are going to have to step up here.
Well, Mel's going to have to fill in that role here, and she's been doing a pretty good job so far. This is Stein to Megan Muir, inside to Allard. She tries to fight her way inside.
Nice.
She gets it off the
Allard
glass.
with 2.
And she's got 11 points.
Her 6th point of this second quarter brings the lead up to 11, 36-25. Bedford ahead here. 3:14 to go.
LeBrun to Dupuis. Lavoie gets it. Kicks it out to Lessesse. Now a long 3 from Leonard. That's short. Bulldogs pick up the ball. They've got numbers coming the other way. Short jumper by Stein is good. She's got 10 points. Bedford adds to the lead, 38-25.
Her first points of the second quarter here. They had the numbers. She just pulled up and did the nice easy J there right from the foul line.
Now here's a miscue on the Astros. Tried to get it to Lavoie. Too high for her. Goes out of bounds. So
Bedford ball.
Bedford's defense doing its job, forcing some turnovers here on the Astros.
As they are up by 13, 38-25. 2:37 to go here in the second quarter.
Here's Zink. Tries to get away from Lavoie, who's watching her. Leaves it for Megan Muir. Top of the key. Stops. Leaves it for Zink. Zink. Wade looking for a lane to drive. Gets inside. Now kicks it to the corner to Megan Muir for 3, and it's good. 9 points, all threes for Megan Muir, 41-25. Bulldogs on a 10-0 run here. Leonard dribbles, gets away, tries to split the defense, and gets a travel for her trouble.
Both the defensive players stood there. They didn't move.
No, they didn't.
That's the way you play that defense. When somebody tries to split you, to stay there. Let them cause the
and trying to split the two, she just wound up losing her balance. Bedford now with the ball. Zink dribbling into the corner to Allard. Allard tries to drive the baseline, gets cut off. Finds Zink inside, but she couldn't hang on to the ball. Now Lavoie for the Astros coming back the other way. Runs. It should have been an offensive call there, I think. Now Lavoie gets her own rebound and the putback. 12 points for Elizabeth Lavoie. Don't you think there was a little bit of stiff arming there?
The thing is, when you look at that, the defense has to be still. Unfortunately, Zink was still moving, and it made it look a lot worse than it was.
Here's Zink. Megan Muir to Sister Sarah with the face mask. Drives to baseline, tries to get it inside, and Mel McCarthy picks up the loose ball and puts it away. 43-27.
Had a gift right there. Dropped right in front of her, and she put it in the basket.
Bulldogs up. Lavoie backs into a player, and they're going to call a foul on Sarah Muir. You know, and it was Lavoie who was initiating the contact, kind of bumping her way in, but they said Muir didn't have her position set, so they're going to call her with a foul, her first one.
53.9 to go. Bedford up 43-27.
And Lavoie on the quick inbound gets it in.
Makes it
She's got
43.
14. Zink going the other way, knocked out by Hayden Lessesse. Bedford gets the ball in their own end. 44.8 to go.
44.8 to go. Let's see if Bedford can get another basket or two here as they have the lead.
McCarthy
by 14.
Zink looks like she had her hand hit on that shot, wound up being short. Now the Astros get the ball back with 30 seconds to work with. Dupuis outside the three-point line decides to kick it out. Benz now with it. Mel McCarthy on her. Benz pulls out. Now Lessesse to Leonard. 16 seconds to go in the half. Here's Benz, drives to the basket. And a foul is called. It's going to be on number 22. Evelyn McDonald is in the game.
She did a little grabbing as the Pinkerton player worked her way through the lane.
11.4 left here. Kick outside to Lavoie. She's going to try the three and get it.
All right.
43-32. And McCarthy answers on the other side. Right at
And
the
now
buzzer.
we'll get it before the buzzer. 45-32 at half. Bedford over Pinkerton.
So a great half of ball both ways. Bedford, I think, getting the advantage on the defensive side, holding the Astros in check for most of that second quarter. Your score at the half, Bedford 45, Pinkerton Academy 32. You're watching and listening to Bedford girls basketball on BCTV and Bedford 105.1. Ready for second half action with the Bulldogs leading 45-32.
We'll come out here. Pinkerton and Bedford will switch courts here as Pinkerton will go left to right on the radio screen and Bedford will be right to left.
12 seconds to go. It is 90-77, I think. The score keeps shutting off. Okay, 91-77. That's the score now in the boys' game. So the Bulldog boys are about to fall in their Division I
there we go.
contest. There's an over and back on Pinkerton.
Nope, backcourt.
Defense does it again.
Never had a shot to bring it back. It went on to the backcourt.
So we're underway here. Bedford with the ball.
As they will be moving left to right there. McCarthy in to start the, there we go. That's the way to get her going.
And she gets her first 2 points.
You get her involved, get her into the game.
47-32 Bedford. Leonard behind the back dribble for Dupuis. Pass inside for Lavoie as she cuts. Now she finds another cutter for Leonard. Goes off of her. Turnover.
Bedford in a modified zone defense there, and that worked for them. But they'll turn it over with the ill-advised pass.
Lila Stein tried to hit Zink underneath, put it behind her. Couldn't control it.
47-32, 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Just starting the second half.
Leonard finds a gap, but now McCarthy steps right in front of it, takes the ball away. Allard has a fast break, and she lays it in. 13, make that 15 points for Kate Allard.
You want to talk about a difference maker right there. McCarthy, 2 passes. She's got points. She's playing defense, and they're up by 17. Bedford 49, Pinkerton 32.
Well, they came out with the first 4 points of this half, and Coach Lanny Buskey decides it's time for a quick powwow and talk about what's going wrong here.
Teaching moments in the huddle.
Teaching moment. Don't forget, next broadcast we will be bringing you courtesy of Nashua TV. It'll be next Friday, a doubleheader at BG in Nashua. Girls tip off at 6:30. That's usually a terrific contest. BG a little off this year, not the same championship caliber that you usually expect from the Cardinals, but still, anytime these two schools get together, it'll be great. And then the boys against BG at 8 o'clock. Both those games will be on BCTV, coming courtesy of Nashua TV. We thank Pete Johnson and his crew for the work they do.
All right, so it will be Pinkerton ball going right to left here in this second half.
Dupuis inbounds to Leonard. And it happens.
It looks like Bedford will pick them up at half court.
That's Sarah Muir watching Leonard. White up against McCarthy, leaves it there for Benz. She tries to pass it. Benz went down hard. She's a little bit hurt. Oh, there was she thought that Zink was going to cut.
Miscommunication there.
Yeah, so
thought Zink was heading to the basket.
On first turner. You could look at the pained look on Coach Kevin Giggs' face when he saw that pass. He knew what was trying to happen. But
he's moved on. He's moved on here.
We're on different pages. Leonard tries now. They turn the ball right over again, trying to get the ball to Lavoie in the corner. Couldn't do it. Another throwaway here by the Astros. Good defense on the part of the Bulldogs. 49-32, Bedford up, 6:36 to go here in the third. Allard waits for an outlet. Here's McCarthy. Leaves it for Zink. She cuts. Finds Sarah Muir in the corner. Long three. Bounces around. No good. Well, McCarthy had her hands on the rebound, but it bounces away from her. So the ball goes to the Astros. Emily Leonard. As I mentioned before, Sydney Gerasi, their usual starting point guard, is out.
Bedford picking him up a man-to-man off defense here.
Here's White driving on Zink. A pass inside for Benz goes off her hands. Allard is right there to pick it up. Allard drives, gets into the corner to Muir. She passes it inside to Lana McCarthy, gets her second bucket of the day. 4 points for McCarthy, 51-32, Bedford up. Leonard tries to get away from a crunch near the center court line. Now she needs an outlet. Finally gets it over to Lavoie. Now over to White. Dupuis dribbles, changes direction. Gives it to White, who tries the three, too strong. Rebound Lavoie, puts it up and in. Lavoie with 19 points.
Her first 2 of the half. Ball bounced right into her hands there.
Shot there, no good.
And we're going to have a possession foul here on number 22.
Actually, it's number 12. Number 12.
Number
That's
12.
Leonard, her first foul of the game.
All right.
So Zink looking for an inbound, finds Allard, back to Zink in the corner, thought about the three, now drives to the bucket, a little too off the mark. McCarthy tried again, and they're going to say the loose ball goes off the Pinkerton Astro player. Bedford will retain possession.
3 officials, he was right there. Calls it right out of bounds off of Pinkerton. 51-34, 5:02 left. Bedford ahead here.
Here's Zink now off the inbound. Here's the three from Muir. Correction, make that Lila Stein. Nope, yeah, Lila Stein. She gets her three right there. 54,
13
34. 20-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Leonard being watched closely. Now Lavoie tries to drive to the bucket. She pulls up a little bit of contact there. Shot, no good.
Everybody on the floor here.
Ball's loose on the ground. Everybody's trying to come up with it. And finally, let's see what the call is here. Do they make a call? Yes, they call a foul. And if the foul is going to go on the Astros player, I think
number
it's,
3.
Dupuis picks up her first foul.
Her first foul. 54-34, 4:24. Bedford in the lead by 20.
Muir, too high a pass. Allard can't control it. She causes the foul
and she's
by backing into Brooke Benz.
She's going to get her first foul.
Bulldogs up by 20 here with 4:18 left in the third. White inbounds it to Leonard. Sarah Muir ready to meet her. Oh, she goes right off her foot, and she's lucky that she was. She wasn't.
She was all the way over. Yeah.
She was all the way over the timeline. I thought maybe it hit her leg before the timeline. So that's another turnover on the Astros, an unforced error.
Final score from Derry, 91-79. Pinkerton over Bedford. Right now we're 54-34. Bedford with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Zink inside to Allard all alone, and up and in. 19 points for Kate Allard, 56-34.
23, Lavoie with her second basket.
Pass inside now to McCarthy. She's got 2 Astros watching her. The hook is good. 6 points for Lana McCarthy, 58-36, 22-point lead for Bedford. Lavoie, pass inside, she finds White. White gets it off the glass.
Her first 2 of the second half.
She's got 8. And a double dribble call there on Annie Zink, turnover on the Bulldogs.
3:15 left here, 20-point lead, Bedford 58. Pinkerton, the Astros, 38. As Pinkerton brings it right to left here.
That was the lead pass to Benz.
And Zink will pick up that foul there. Her third.
So Benz will go to the line. Brooke Benz still not on the score sheet here. Some instructions being called out by Coach Gibbs here.
Yep.
Is there a change of call here on the foul?
Foul is on 15. I think they just called that.
So they're changing it. Okay,
Yes.
so it's going to go to Sarah Muir and not to Annie Zink. So
Her second, so not on Zink. So Zink will stay with 2.
missed shot there by Benz. Off to the side, glances off the rim. She'll get a second try here. And that one is good. So Brooke Benz gets in the scorer's sheet. 3:07 to go here in the third. Pass outside to McCarthy, off the glass, and she does not get the roll.
Rolled it in, rolled it out.
Here's Dupuis.
Pinkerton.
Changes direction, kicks it out to White. White bumps into McCarthy.
Wow.
Are they going to call a foul there?
Wow.
No. But McCarthy's able to take the ball away. She's going to go end to end here. And she gets the friendly roll. McCarthy with 8 points, all in this third quarter. 60-39.
Bedford in the lead, 21 points. Oh, that should have been a jumper. Wow.
Lavoie picks up 2 right there.
Yep.
Lead pass out of bounds, but it goes off an
Off a Pinkerton player. 60-41, Bedford. 2:20 to go here in the third quarter.
Here's the inbound, Allard. Sarah Muir back inside McCarthy, and she lays it off the glass. 10 points this quarter. 10 points in the game for Lana McCarthy. 62-41 now, Bedford. Lavoie gets around one defender, finds another gap, and gets it in, gets the and one.
The offense has definitely picked up this quarter.
And the call's going to be on Stein, her first. But, you could just see on a play like that, they thought they had Lavoie bottled up, but all she did was just sidestep the defense and finds a lane to the bucket. She gets that and one. She has 26 points.
2 minutes to go here. Bedford 62, Pinkerton 44.
Cross pass to Muir. Sarah Muir, number 15. Outside to Allard. Allard dribbles into the key, stops, kicks it back out to Muir. She tried to get it underneath to Stein, but Stein couldn't handle it. It's taken away by Lavoie.
McCarthy got her hand on it and deflected it. Didn't go right all the way to Stein. Well,
here's Dupuis with the underhanded runner, and she's going to wind up picking up the foul, and I think it's going to be on McCarthy.
Yeah, it is McCarthy's
so that's number 4. So Lana McCarthy might be taking a seat here. Yes, she will, because Mel McCarthy's ready to come in. They're going to give a 2-shot foul here to Dupuis. First shot is good. 62-45 now.
that could be an issue heading down the road here as we get into the playoff time. McCarthy with the foul issues.
Yeah, McCarthy has got to watch herself. Can't be that aggressive. Second shot too strong, no good by Dupuis, has 10 points. Allard with the rebound. Stein takes the ball, gets it to Sarah Muir.
1:18 to go, 62-45 Bedford.
Mel McCarthy. Stein, one-on-one, kicks it back out to Mel McCarthy. That gets blocked.
Was blocked, yep.
Lavoie, long lead pass for White, too strong, goes out of bounds, turnover for the Astros.
Out of bounds here, Zink to Stein. She'll bring it over half court.
Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Mel McCarthy holds, waits, finds Zink. Zink dribbles. Stein calling out a play here. Now she gets it out to Sarah Muir. Zink back to Muir. Muir dribbles and finds.
Nice play.
Muir underneath.
Muir for her first two of the second half. 64-45, less than 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bedford ahead, and a steal. Oh, almost. There we go. Oh, and
Stein's going to pick up a foul there, reaching in.
She lost it, and tried to get it back, and grabbed the Pinkerton player. So that'll be her second foul, and that will be number 5 of the quarter on Bedford.
So it's going to be the bonus for whatever is left here, 26.2 seconds. That puts Lavoie on the line. You never want to give her free throws. She gets that one. 64-46. She has been a perfect 4 for 4 here. Let's see if she gets 5. She does. 64-47. Bedford now with 23 seconds to work with in this quarter. Stein. Mel McCarthy.
They really
pass inside to Zink all alone, and she lays it up and in.
Play, Zink.
Her first 2 points
of the game for Zink.
10 seconds to go. Lavoie dribble. She gets her pocket pick. Stein takes it away. Stein pulls up, gets it over to Muir.
Oh.
That gets knocked away. Unable to get a shot away, but we'll have to just stick with what we've got here. Right. 66-47 at the half.
Bedford with the lead.
Len, what do you have for scores?
I have Dupree with 10. I have Alexandria White with 8. Brooke Benz with 1. And Elizabeth Lavoie, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 with 29.
29, I've got 28, but I probably made a mistake in the math. For Bedford, Annie Zink with 2. Megan Muir with 9. 13 for Lila Stein. Sarah Muir with 11. 19 points for Kate Allard. And Melody McCarthy with 6 points. Lana McCarthy scoring 10 in the third quarter alone.
As we go to the fourth quarter, Bedford up 66-47.
So they've got a healthy lead here, 19 points. You know, if Bedford just keeps their game the way it's been going, they should be able to.
I like the flow of this game for Bedford. They're playing their defense, they're passing, they're seeing, and they're passing it and getting the easy baskets. So if they continue to do that, they'll be putting another win in the win column here tonight.
Stein finds Allard at the kick out. Allard decides to drive. No contact there. They're finally going to call that. Number 14, Alexandria White, picks up her third foul. And they're going to say in the act of shooting, so Allard will go to the line to add to her total. She has 19 so far.
I believe they're calling that on Elizabeth Lavoie, her first.
Allard's shot is off the mark, so Lavoie gets that call. I'm surprised by that. I thought it was White. Allard gets the second try. Perfect this time. 20 points.
67-47, Bedford in the lead. 7:43 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Underneath, taken away by Sarah Muir. Pass inside to Benz, one off her hands. Kick out to
Zink. For Zink.
Long 2. Annie Zink now.
Nice shot there for Annie Zink. Right, wide open. Brings the lead up to 22 for Bedford.
There's
69-47.
Off-balance pass by White. And a transition bucket here for the Bulldogs. Zink gets another 2.
That's 6 for Zink in this second half.
71-47. Bulldogs up to a quick start here. Dupuis over to White. White with the runner, off. Rebound by Benz. She's going to get that bucket.
She's going to get and one.
And we'll see who the call is on
23.
Here.
Melody McCarthy.
So Mel McCarthy just gets her first. Lana McCarthy on the bench. She's there with 4. Her night might be done.
Well, they might
Ben's
get her in towards the end there, but again, this is a time to really get some more players in the game. You're up by a good amount.
I'm not sure it's quite that time yet. Allard dribbles.
Yeah.
Ball goes up high, and a reach in. Oh, they're going to call carry.
They're going to call
Allard.
carry on Allard.
So Astros get the ball. 6:44 left here in regulation.
71-49 Bedford.
Lavoie taking it over. Pass inside to Dupuis, and I think Zink's going to get the call here.
15.
15.
We'll go with
so
Muir
it's gonna
for
be
her
Sarah
find.
Muir, her third. But that's going to put Dupuis on the line. She's got 10.
Make it 11.
And that one good as well. 71-51.
All right.
6:30 to go here in regulation.
71-51 Bedford.
Mel McCarthy over to Stein. Being watched by Lavoie. Gets it to Sarah Muir. Drives, pulls back. Kicks it all the way over to Zink for three, and she gets it.
It's the Annie Zink quarter here. 9 in the quarter today. All in the fourth quarter here. And Gibbs is exuberant off the bench there.
And a turnover.
Oh, and a nice pass. Zink to Stein for 2. 76-51 Bedford. 5:56 to go in the game.
And the transition game here has been fantastic for the Bulldogs, able to turn those turnovers by the Astros into quick points.
I think
The other way.
the one thing I'm impressed with tonight is the play of the guards. The guards have played great defense, passed it when they needed to, and if you look at what the scoring is on this, yes, you might see.
We got a little frozen
There you
screen
go.
here. There we go.
Screen there frozen. At least it's on. But they're passing. They're doing what they're supposed to. This is a really good test. This is something that they go into the rest of the season and say, we know we can do this.
Well, we definitely didn't expect this kind of margin of victory, or margin, well, not victory yet, but 6 minutes to play.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs up by 25. It's a surprising result here. As both coaches said going into this game, they looked at this as a measuring stick as to what their teams are capable of against each other, and it looks like the Bulldogs have the decided advantage in this one. Of course, this is just a regular season game. There's a long three by Lavoie. Ball on the ground, picked up by the Bulldogs.
Nice block out there for Allard.
Stein over
Allow
to
them
Zink.
I think they're just going to try to feed Annie Zink the rest of the night here. That's what they're going to do.
They're going to get inside to Allard. Instead, she turns around, gets blocked. Another try. Now she gets the foul.
Yeah. Looked like she got a little piece taken out of her on that first one, but she did get hit on that second. She'll go to the line for 2.
So Alexandria White picking up her third foul there.
And it looks like Launer will be coming into the game. McCarthy.
In and out there for Allard. She's 2 for 4.
And it looks like McCarthy will be coming in for Allard as she's at the table waiting for the second shot here.
That one off the mark as well, so Lana's going to have to wait a little bit longer.
A little delay there. That will, on the next dead ball, I'm sure we'll get Launer into the game.
That's Devin LeBrun to Hayden LaCase. Long three by Dupuis. In and out. Mel McCarthy with the rebound. Pass up for Allard. Allard's got, she had, what a steal. And a missed basket there by Mel McCarthy.
Well, put it right into her hands there. Wow.
Here's White to Lavoie. Up against Mel McCarthy, kicks it out to Lacesse.
Well, I thought that was a couple steps there.
Now Alexandria White with the 3. She's got 11.
It looked like there was a bunny hop there.
76-54.
Not called. Bedford up by 22, 76-54.
Zink. Megan Muir has it now. Back to Stein. Little contact there. Allard, top of the key. Tries to drive to the basket.
And
gets
she'll
a foul
get fouled.
there. It's going to be Hayden Lessess with her second. Fouls coming quickly here. That's an act of shooting.
Yep.
Allard's going to get on the charity stripe.
She'll get 2 more attempts here.
She's been 2 of 5 so far. 3 of 6 now. 77-54. Bedford up. Second try. Perfect as well.
I have a feeling that'll be the night for Kate Allard, as Lana McCarthy will come in playing with those 4 fouls.
Playing with Sister Melanie too.
They got the sisters working side by side here.
White over to Lessess. She stops. Back to White. Tries another 3. Too strong. Mel with the rebound. Stein over the timeline. Watched by Lavoie. Under 4 minutes to play in regulation. Lavoie tries to tip the ball away, but the sure-handed Stein gets it back. Pass out to McCarthy. Gets it inside to Mel McCarthy off the glass and good.
You think they've practiced that play before?
8 points.
In the driveway, they practiced that.
For Mel McCarthy. Layup there by the Astros, no good. Here comes Bedford coming right back. Long pass over to McCarthy. Lana McCarthy. She pivots and takes a short jumper and gets that. She's got 12 points. 82-54. 28-point lead. A runner by Lavoie doesn't get the roll. That's rebounded by Megan Muir. She gets it to Zink. Across center court, approaching 3 minutes to go. Zink pulls up. Astros player goes down, maybe try to get a call. To no avail. Megan Muir, Zink gets the inside to Lana McCarthy. The hook shot, a little bit short. Rebound by Lavoie.
You can tell she knew that was going to be short, and she had to hold up because she would have had her 5th there, because she would have gone right through the Pinkerton player there.
And there's no reason to be aggressive at that point, not with a 28-point lead. Here's Lavoie with a short jumper. No good. Ball's loose. Finally, Mel McCarthy comes up with it, and it's going to be a foul, I believe, on LeBrun. Or is it on White? That's her 4th foul.
That's going to be White's 4th.
It's also the 4th team foul. One more. It puts Bedford into the bonus in this quarter.
With 2:29 to go, 82-54 Bedford over the Astros of Pinkerton.
Runner there blocked.
And
by Stein
will go to the line here.
And we'll see who gets the foul.
That'll be White's 5th.
Alexandria White. She fouls out of the game. So Brooke Benz will come in and take her place. Devlin McDonald's getting ready to come back in too. First shot there. Good by Stein. She's got 16.
Devlin McDonald into the game here. 2:21, 83-54 Bedford. Stein with her 2nd shot here. In and out.
Rebound by McCarthy. Lana McCarthy puts it up off the glass and picks it up anyway. 85-54. Bulldogs up by 31. I should also point out, too, that 85 beats the previous high this season of 80 points.
Okay.
Short shot there by Lavoie. Astros get the rebound, but the breakout pass intercepted
by Muir.
Megan Muir with the runner, and she gets it. 10 points for Megan Muir.
Her first bucket of the second half. 87-54 Bedford over Pinkerton.
It's an 11-0 run so far for the Bulldogs.
1:43 to go.
Dupuis, her layup no good. Here's Grace Wolf in the game. Over to Megan Muir. 13 points for Megan Muir. 89-54. Benz. Now Dupuis, the long 3, no good. Rebound is loose. Settled down there by Devlin McDonald. Given to Lila Stein. She dribbles. Coming up on the 1 minute mark here. Wolf finds McDonald. Gets it inside to McCarthy. She's triple teamed and draws the foul. McCarthy goes down. Gets her hands tangled up, I believe. We'll see who the call is on.
She
will 13.
Looks like
No, it's going to be 23. Lavoie with another call here.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be shooting.
No,
it's 13.
13. That is LeBrun, her first.
Her first.
And that is a 5th foul, so it's a shooting foul. 15 foul, I should say, in this quarter.
89-54. 35 to point lead for
that one.
50 seconds to go in this fourth quarter.
Another crack at the apple here, and that's off the side. No good. 0 for 2 from free throws for Lana McCarthy. Dupuis drives, kicks it out to Lavoie for the 3. That's off the mark. Ball's loose on the floor. And it's going to be, what, a tie-up? Yep, a jump ball. Possession arrow. We don't know who it is going to. It looks like
it is going to be a Pinkerton ball.
Pinkerton, okay. So 20 clock is running. We are in run time here.
35-point lead.
So
running time for the West here.
Ball is stolen away there. Stein goes to the bucket, wants the 90, gets it.
91-54.
And last shot here, no good. Devlin McDonald,
and that will be a win.
Rebound. So the Bulldogs finishing with a 15-0 run in this fourth quarter, and they managed to get their highest point total of a game this season, 91-54. A surprising result for these Bulldogs against a powerhouse team in the Astros.
All right, well,
teams are shaking hands, and let's see if we can give you a quick rundown of the scores for the Bulldogs. It is 9 points for Annie Zink. Megan Muir finishes with 13. Lila Stein with 18. Sarah Muir finishes her night with 11. Kate Allard with 22. Mel McCarthy with 8. And Lana McCarthy, a very busy second half. She picked up, just in the second half alone, she had 14 points. She finishes at 24.
And for the Astros of Pinkerton, Kaylee Dupree with 12. Alexandria White with 11. Brooke Benz with 3, and Elizabeth Lavoie ended with 29, giving them the 54 points.
And that's, I think that tells part of the story there, that they couldn't get scoring any more than just a handful of players.
If you look what I talked about before we started the game, defense, shot percentage, and the bigs. I was 2 for 3. The bigs, yes, they contributed tonight, but the guards stepped up and really played a great game here for the Bedford Bulldogs.
Well, a fantastic contest, and really surprising too. But it's good to see as these teams finish out the rest of the regular season. Just 3 games remaining for both squads, and then of course it'll be tournament time. And with this win, Bedford and actually Pinkerton as well, they both lock up buys going into the tournament. So there's that. So anyway, thank you for tuning in today. Loved having everybody on board. Bill Carter, Color, thank you very much for doing that with me. Andrew Fenn on camera today. Dale Bird back in the studio replay, and on the audio console, Bill Jennings. Your final score, Bedford 91, Astros 54. You're watching and listening to Bedford Girls Basketball on BCTV and Bedford 105.1.